I want you to think of the most valuable thing you own. The most valuable thing you own. And I'm going to convince you to not only give it to me, but you're not going to get it back. Good Marc TV morning. Now, before we get into that whole most valuable thing I was talking about, I want to let you know I got to get an oil change on my vehicle here. And behind me is a quick lube place. So I can bring my vehicle here, be in and out in about 15 minutes, and it'll cost me about 80 bucks to get the oil changed. Or I can bring it here to the dealership where it's also around $80, the same price as the quick lube, but I have to pre-book an appointment. I have to wait around an hour while it's being done, but I get a free car wash. So it really comes down to value, and which one I should choose depends on what my idea of value is. I mean, sure, it's going to take me more time here. I had to pre-book the appointment, but I get a car wash. The quick lube place, I'm in and out in 15 minutes, no car wash, about the same price. The value, well, it's pretty subjective. It really comes down to what I think my time is worth versus all the other stuff and, well, getting a car wash. And this is where we talk about that most valuable thing you own, and that being time. You see, people never get the amount of time that they want. And the thing with time is that once it's gone, it's gone. You can't get it back. It's not like money where you spend it and you can always earn more. Every second of your day that disappears, you're never getting back. Now, businesses know this, and so many of them market to people with the message that they will save time, and people are really big on this. I mean, think about it. You know, being able to shop online, being able to multitask, being able to do things in different environments, like, you know, going into the bank and having free Wi-Fi or all this kind of stuff. I mean, people want to save time any chance they can, and they're willing to pay for it. Hence, quick lube places like this that charge $80 for a 15-minute job. And you know what? There's always a lineup of cars to get in here because people are willing to pay for that convenience, for that luxury, and for being able to save time. Now, when it comes to saving time for your own business, there's a lot of things you can do, and I'm actually not going to talk about those things in this episode, because in this episode, I want to talk about how you can save time for your customers to give you the competitive edge. Convenience and making things easy is a big part of saving customers time. At the quick lube place, you can just show up and go in and out. The dealership, I can't do that. But what the dealership does allow is for you to book an appointment online, either through your smartphone or your desktop, whatever. So you can book an appointment anytime you want. You don't even have to call in and talk to somebody, so you can do it outside of regular business hours. That's pretty convenient. Another way to save time for your customers is to be accessible. By that, I mean texting, email, phone calls. You wouldn't believe the number of people, maybe you're one of them, try not to be if you are, who stare at their phone while it's ringing thinking, you know what, I'm just not going to answer it. Here's the thing, when somebody wants to talk to you, they really want to talk to you, okay? Especially in this day and age, because it is so much easier to text or email or whatever. So you know what, pick up the phone, give them a few minutes of your time. You never know what it'll turn into. And one thing I have learned is that a conversation can often cover more in 1 minute than 10 emails or texts going back and forth. You can also learn a lot about the other person, what their concerns are, the inflections in their voice, whether they're happy, sad, angry, whatever it is. Trust me, a conversation, be it in person or on the phone, is still the most efficient and time-effective use of communicating. And lastly, one of the most important things you can do to add value and time for your customers is to allow their experience to be as seamless and convenient as possible, to allow them to do things they've always done in the way they want to do them. In the case of the dealership here, they offer free Wi-Fi and there's a lounge, so if I bring my vehicle here while it's being worked on, I can still get work done. You see, they're not forcing me to change my schedule or to change my productivity or how I want to work. They're giving me that ability. So at the beginning of the episode, when I said you were going to give me something of value and you weren't going to get it back, yes, of course, that was time. Now, you've given me the time that it took to watch this episode, and in return, I hope I've created value for you by giving you something of use, something that you can apply and learn from, and, well, there's that sense of value, so ideally, the time you gave me wasn't wasted. So, the big question here is, which place should I go to? Should I go to the quick lube place where I'm in and out in 15 minutes, or here to the dealership where I have to sit around for an hour, but I can work and I can get a free car wash? Well, the answer is I'm going to take it here to the dealership because, yes, I really want that car wash. I'm going to have to do it anyway at some point, so this saves me having to do that. That's a savings of time. As well, I can bring my laptop. I can sit here. I can do work. They're giving me Wi-Fi. I will still be productive. So with that, I hope you understand that time can be somewhat of a variable, of a commodity, but also something of value if you can provide more of it to your customers. Hey, if you like this episode and you want to see more, click subscribe in the bottom corner. Check me out on YouTube at marktv.net. There it is right there. As well, if you have any questions or comments, and maybe you disagree, maybe I should have gone to the quick lube place, post them down below. You know I'll answer back. So until next time, I'm Mark Gordon, and you've been watching Mark TV.
Working at the car wash, yeah. Come on and sing it with